Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine. Today is Thursday and the date is 11th of February 2021. This is your mathematics class and I'm your math teacher Miss Amara. My dear students, our today's topic is based on measurement of angles. So we can measure the angles only by one geometric tool that is called protractor. So let us learn what is the protractor. A protractor is an instrument used to measure the size of the angle. The protractor shown below has two scales. The outer scale starts from 0 degrees to 180 degrees going clockwise. The inner scale starts from 0 degrees to 180 degrees going anti-clockwise. You can see in this picture both the scales, and here is one point that is called the center of the protractor, and here is one baseline. How to measure an angle using a protractor. To measure angle ABC, we need to follow these steps. In the first step, we have to place the center point of the protractor on the vertex B. In second step, we have to adjust the baseline of the protractor so that it is aligned with the line BC. In the third step, we have to read the value of an angle ABC from the inner scale. You can see here that B is the center that is called the vertex. So we have placed the vertex in the center and the line must be aligned on the baseline, and then we can read out the measurement. As you have learned earlier, that angle is formed when two rays meet with each other. They form the angle. These are the different types of angles that shows different degrees. And where each part is defined as 1 degree out of 360 degrees, that is the full circle. But how can we measure the number of degrees? And what is the tool used for measuring angles? One of the tools we can use for measuring angles is the protractor. As you can see here, we have two 0 points here and here. One starts from 0 and goes till 180. The other one goes in the opposite direction. Notice that the shape of the protractor is half of the circle. So if we put two protractors like this, then we can get the full circle. How many equal parts are there? We have 180 here, and 180 here, making the total of 360 equal parts. So each part represents 1 degree. Now, how can we find the number of degrees by using a protractor? First, we have to put the lines on the protractor so that the baseline and the line of the angle must be exactly on each other like this. You can see here, this is the baseline of the protractor and it should be aligned on the ray of the angle, and we should make sure that the degrees must be inside the protractor, not like this. Then we start counting from 0 on the first ray. So we can see here it measures as 50 degrees, and sometimes we have the short line and we have the big protractor, then we can raise the lines and we can see the exact degrees. Like here, the measurement is 50 degrees. So in this way, we can measure the angles using the protractor. Now we have some examples. Look at the protractor and write down the angles they shows. We can see here there are two rays that are in blue line. So the common point, that is vertex, we should put on the center, and we can see that the ray of the angle or the line of the angle and the base line of the protractor, they both are aligned on each other. So we can see that towards this ray or towards this line which 0 starts. So this is the inner scale. So we have to take the inner scale and we have to calculate the degrees. So these are, you can see how many degrees are these. It is 127 degrees. In the next example, you can see again we are using the inner scale. So its measurement is 93 degrees. Now in this example, you can see here that the ray of the angle is towards the other side. So here we have to use the outer scale because 0 is in the outer scale at this side. So when we use the outer scale, then let's see what is the measurement of this angle. This is exactly 75 degrees. My dear students, I hope you understand how to use the protractor to measure the angles. Never say I can't. Always say I'll try. And I know that my all dear students, they always try to do the hard things. Thank you all of you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.